what we're going to do today, and since I don't ask Donna to come on when I'm here, I'll keep an eye on on the participants to see if anybody else enters. But what we're going to do today is what I did the last time I read led the Reiki share. We're going to go to each individual, and each individual will get a 5-minute focus and concentration on whatever issues they want to bring, that you want to bring forward. I just feel that, again, we continue to give, of ourselves to others, but there are times we need to just keep our focus and concentration on ourselves. I know we've just gone through the holidays. In the whole lexicon of my life, when I first started as an adult, as a teacher, I taught across the hall from a gal who never told me her age, but she claimed she was as old as the hills. And she was a native of Grahamsville, New York. And I know when the holidays approached, she totally withdrew into herself. And after a while, she told me she had lost 5 members of her family between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that was a very particularly challenging time of year for her. I know some of us have certain expectations of what our holidays should look like. And when they don't, there seems to be a failing. I know some of us have had relatives that were horrendously challenging and made it very, very difficult. It didn't matter whether they're immediate family or extended family, made it very difficult for us to cope with the quote unquote gathering, and that was happening. So anyway, we'll start with the prayer of connection. And I think I'll go this time in reverse. I always go in alphabetical order. I'll go in reverse alphabetical order. So I'll start with Rose. So anyway, very gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Dear Mother, Father, God, divine, infinite spirit, source of all that is, we thank you for this gathering of like-minded souls. We thank you for the intent of bringing God's universal life force down through ourselves to our intended. We thank you for the opportunity to have another day to express who we are. That isn't given to everyone. There are many people leaving the planet minute by minute, second by second, day by day. And we thank you for the fact that we are here, ready, willing, and able to share our love, our talents, our intentions with all those that are here present. We ask for the assistance of the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the Reiki masters, but most especially Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kutumi, Saint Francis, Saint Germain, Saint Gabriel, Saint Raphael, Saint Michael, the Blessed Mother, the Divine Feminine, Mary Magdalene, Moses, Metatron, Melchizedek, Mohammed, and Kuan Yin. We ask to be cleared, centered, aligned, balanced, and grounded, and that whatever come in for each of us come in for our highest good. We also ask to be a clear channel of light for Metatron and his healing angels, so that we each receive the highest vibrations of light possible. We also ask for the assistance of the great rays, the lords and masters of the rays, and the Elohim, the creator gods. We ask all of this in the name of Jesus the Christ and in the name of I am. And so, like I said, I'll go one by one and from the bottom up, and we'll start with Rose to give us whatever intentions you have for yourself or anybody or anything else.
Good morning, Alice.
Good morning.
So I too have lost several significant family members in a very short time period, and I find that I am having trouble focusing, and my minds and thoughts are very scattered. So any help in that area would be greatly appreciated.
All right. So we're going to set up our hands. Thank you, Rose. We're going to set up our hands and visualize Rose between our hands. Visualize any part of her, like I'm starting with the head, and we'll have 5 minutes of exclusive attention to Rose. Again, deep breath in, exhale. and we see the universal life force, the Reiki energy, God's force, swirl between Rose's crown, down through her heart, down through her root, and up through all the remaining chakras. And we ask for stability, for heart healing, and focus to return to her sphere. And now we'll move to Liz.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you, everyone. If you could send me some energy to my sinuses, I've just been sneezing nonstop. It's that time of year. Thank you.
Is that allergies?
I think it's a sinus infection.
Okay, that's what it feels like because it's too early for allergies yet to be full blown. So, okay. All right. So now we will focus and concentrate again on Liz and her sinuses and whatever else shows up. And we thank the Reiki energy and we thank everybody on this screen for the focus and concentration that we were able to give Liz on her sinuses. And we ask for healing of her throat chakra, to which the sinuses are a part of. And now we move to Judy. And, okay, we might have to come back to Judy. She's not responding. So how about Joyce? We'll move to Joyce. Joyce, you're unmuted. Unmute yourself.
Okay. Hi. Sorry.
Thank you.
I would like to work on healing my relationship with my shadow and myself, and that I be willing to open and want to see and want to hear.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. So effectively, this feels like all the chakras are in play. So everybody concentrate on Joyce and ask the Reiki energy to go wherever it is needed to help her working on the shadow side of ourself, of herself. Shadow work is extremely important, facing what you don't want to face. And now we'll move to Corrine. And we thank Joyce for the opportunity to send Reiki to her shadow self. And Corrine, what would you like for us to cover?
Can we wait? Because my husband's still here.
Oh, absolutely.
Good. Yes, thank you.
Okay. And so we'll go to Barb.
Thank you.
Okay. Barb, can you connect to us? Well, Judy, how about Judy? No, we missed you the first time and I just had to admit you again. Judy, is there anything in particular that you would like?
Can you hear me, Alice?
Yes, yes, we can
Oh
hear
my
you.
God, thank goodness. I'm sorry. I have to go between distance classes and then reading glasses. And then when I pick up my little phone, I always somehow get me out of this. So I apologize terribly. I'm just in a very dark room to enhance the meditation. So I apologize. And just was really trying to keep focus on sending the healing energy to the group. I would also ask to work on my heart. I have lost so many people in this past year, young nieces, nephews, my dad, and everybody around Christmas. So I also need to have that healing heart to know that they're not slipping away from me either, but having to stay kind of in this world and not so much connecting with them as well has been a challenge. So some type of a heart healing would be appreciated.
Excellent. Thank you. Holidays especially make it so difficult when we deal with the ones we've lost. And we have to remember they're only a thought away. As we think of them, they are right next to us. It's very, very difficult to remember that. But we will send healing to Judy's heart and whatever else shows up for her. And thank you, Judy. The message I got for you was sometimes the bigger the heart that you have, the bigger the challenge. And we know what a big heart you have.
Oh, thank you, Alice. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Blessing.
Barb is next. If you can unmute yourself. Okay, sometimes Barb has trouble with her computer, so we'll go to Ashley.
Good morning, everyone. I just appreciate just general overall well-being, Reiki, just for me, not anything in particular. I am in a period where I'm um, sort of moving on some things in my life that have been stagnant. So um, just sort of that. And also, if it were possible to also send some Reiki to my mom, who's been dealing with some health challenges now, I'd appreciate that.
Excellent. Okay. So we will focus on Ashley, who is in New York, and just general well-being. And also right next to her, we'll put her mom, who just happens to live within a mile of where I live. So very easy to focus on her. And we ask that whatever issues have confounded Ashley and have kept her stuck, that there be movement and flow and general well-being, the highest outcome for all people concerned and all things concerned. Now we'll move on to Andrea and ask her intentions. And thank you, Ashley.
Yes, yes, thank you, Alice. Was dealing with some lymph node issues a few years ago, and you were a big help in uh, helping me with healing for that. And I would like to ask for continued health and healing. It's on my right side in my arm area. Also, if I may, also request for my son who's going through some depression and anxiety right now. So if I could also make a dual request, I would be very grateful.
Excellent. Okay. So we'll focus on lymph nodes and all of the ones in question for Andrea, especially the ones that are still giving her trouble. And we ask that her son be next to her. And for depression, anxiety, and whatever issues are causing him to feel as down as he is. So we will now send 5 minutes of healing to them. Thank you, Andrea. And now we'll ask Corrine if, are you ready to share something, able to share something at this moment?
Just a second. Just a second, ma'am.
And while we're waiting for Corrine to come in, I'd just like to invoke for Barb a complete healing of her bones. Excuse me, the 13 bones that she broke in her accident about 2 years ago. She has healed beyond everybody's expectation. I think she was left with one additional place. If I remember correctly, it was in her collar that she had one additional area that wasn't healing properly. So while we're waiting for Corrine, let's just focus and concentrate on Barb, that the bones all heal properly and all function in the manner that they're supposed to function. And Corrine will get back to you. And now, Corrine, are you able to share?
Yes, yes, sorry.
Fantastic.
Apologize. Um, for me, I would like to pray for a breakthrough. Everything what was toxic or negative, just go out of my life for good. And for all the stagnation and blockages in my entire body, mind, heart, and soul, to let it go, just to heal everything what is not healed, like my wounds too. Thank you.
Excellent. Sounds like also more shadow work.
Oh yes.
All right. So we'll focus and concentrate on Corrine and obviously all the chakras, top to bottom. Just see the Reiki energy settling, pooling, flowing, extending. And now, thank you, Corrine. In conclusion, what I would like is for each of us to take the last 5 minutes of Reiki share and put our personal intention, whether it be a person, a place, a thing, a movement, an event, whatever it is that you want to send Reiki to. We'll take 5 minutes of this magnificent group energy and focus and concentrate on that, our individual attention, intention.
Alice, we can do you too, though, right?
Yeah, you need a turn, Alice.
Oh, I forgot. Yes, I do. You're right. I absolutely do need it. Yes. Okay. Before we do our group intention, for myself, I need healing in my heart. I still am struggling with AFib. It's getting better, but I had a very challenging Christmas with things that happened. So, and eyes, macular degeneration. And so absolutely those two areas and a spine that I'm trying to straighten. So I have 3 areas of focus and concentration, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So we'll do 5 minutes of that. And I want to thank you for that. I had the most beautiful image of angel wings lifting out of my heart, which was like the little cherubs, with the two wings. And that was just beautiful. So now we'll finish up with our personal intention for 5 minutes. And I just want to remind you there's 9 of us on the screen. That's 9 to the ninth power. I haven't done the math, but I know it's in the millions. So we effectively have the same power as millions of people in meditating individually. So we will now place our intention on what our personal desire, our personal goal is. And we will spend 5 minutes of Reiki share on that. And now we thank the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the Reiki masters, for their assistance in this. And we ask that all the higher beings of light that accompany us on our journey on a day-to-day basis continue their presence with us and continue their healing of our issues and those of our intentions. We are doing the work of God in human form. We are spirit having a human experience, but we are also spirit in our essential form. All things are possible. All things are granted. We create what we focus and concentrate on. So keep your focus on only that which you wish to receive, only that which you have as your goal for healing for yourself, for others. Keep your focus, keep your concentration. We bless every being that has been here with us today, and we bless every being who may have intended to come but couldn't come. And we bless each other for our willingness to gather every single Sunday. We thank you. And since it's after 3, I think I'll skip the normal feedback. But I'm sorry, it's after 3. It's 3 minutes after 11 is what it is. So anyway, but I do thank you for being here. And who's going to be here next week is Shar Bowman. So I will see you then at that time.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, and
Thank
Alice.
you,
Have a
everybody.
nice Sunday.
God bless everybody.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, everyone. And Alice, also thank you for the last Facebook Live message that you did. I really felt like it was in perfect sync with what I've been focusing on, and also like the whole New Year energy of manifesting what you want and everything.
What do you want? Exactly. Yeah.
Very clear.
You have to be very clear. What do you want? And I'm glad you saw that. It's both on Facebook Live and it's on YouTube. And under YouTube, if you just go to Living Consciously, you will see all my videos from forever. I've been doing them, I guess, for 2 years now, and everything. Living Consciously is what they're under. But thank you, Ashley, for bringing that up.
It was really great. Thank you.
Take care. Okay.